Hi, welcome to day 15 of your 28 Days of Pilates challenge. We're back to our core today. We're going to dial things up a little bit now, getting right into the deep core muscles. Let's challenge ourselves. Let's continue to build that strength that's going to support us for all the things that we love to do each and every day. Come to your mat if you're not already there. So we're going to start in relaxation position. So just bringing yourself down, heels in line with the sit bones, just setting ourselves up. Nice and neutral through the pelvis, whatever neutral is to you. Remember, you should never really force it. 2 hip bones, you're looking for them to be relatively level. Back of the ribs, allow the ribs just to drop into the mat. Back of the head, allow it to be heavy. And then the back of the pelvis too, just nice and connected towards the mat, towards the floor. Just let everything kind of release and relax down here. Arms are just lengthened down by your side. Your collarbones are just nice and wide. So your shoulder blades are fully supported to the mat here as well. Got our chin in line with our breastbone, so we've got the gentle curve in our neck, we've got the gentle curve in our low back present. And we're just going to take a couple of breaths just to get into that habit, into that flow before we move, of breathing wide into the ribs. So breathing in, feel the ribs expand on the mat, breathe all the way up to the collarbones, and then as you exhale, think of that connection and that start of that centering, that drawing that belly button down towards the spine. One more here, breathing in. And then exhale. So you're relaxing the jaw, you're relaxing the muscles of the face, and the only thing that you're really working here is a little connection to that center on your out breath. We're going to come into double knee fold, just stacking one leg at a time. So on your out breath, stack one knee over your hip, shin is parallel, and then breathing out to stack your other leg so you're supporting the spine. Draw the inner thighs together, take the palms out, take the arms out, to just under the shoulders, palms are up. Just again check in with the ribs. Keep feeling that rib cage is dropping down towards the mat. The shins are parallel. As you breathe out, you're going to center here. A little connection to your inner thighs. Use your obliques, your abs to roll the pelvis, the low back down to the base of the ribs. Keeping the knees nice and level. You can have a quick check in. You're going to extend the top leg. Draw the belly button back towards the spine. You're going to return yourself back to your start position. Lower that leg. Other side. Well done. Reaching through the side of the body, breathe into the side that's open, extend that top leg, really reach through the fingers, center, draw everything back to your start position, bring that leg down. Keep nice and relaxed in that upper body. Don't lose that connection to the upper body as well. We're working the center, we're working the core, but we're staying nice and relaxed everywhere else. So muscles of the face, the jaw, the shoulders, reaching here, connecting, returning that leg. One more each side. If it's too much extending the leg, then just do the legs in the air. Work to that level. And if that still feels like it's just a little bit beyond you, remember, you'll know if the ribs are leaving the mat, then it's maybe just a little sign that you should put your feet back down to the floor and do your hip rolls safely from there. From here, we're going to just continue to work that core a little bit, challenge our stability. We're going to float both arms up, palms are facing in. Relax your shoulder blades down to the mat, shins are parallel. You're going to open one leg out to the side, keeping the other leg directly in line with your hip. So it's a little knee opening, floating, and then bring the leg back. Other side, breathing out, draw that belly button down towards your spine. You're trying to challenge your range here. So you're trying to open that hip. Get as much rotation in your hip joint as you can, whilst keeping the spine nice and supported. So we're not drawing everything with us across our midline. We're staying nice and connected here. Everything's really staying up towards the sky, apart from the leg that's opening out towards the side. One more each side. Breathe the leg away, center. Draw the leg back in on your inhale. And then other side, last one. And then arm back up, leg back up. Good, gosh. From here, draw the inner thighs together. You're going to turn your palms forward and bring your arms back down to the sides of the body. Breathing out, coming into double toe tap. Pressing the thighs away from the torso, taking the toes towards the floor, only to the point where you can keep the ribs connecting here to the pelvis. Remember, if you feel the ribs flaring, just dial it back a little bit. Don't take the legs so far. This is a big move for the core. So keep it small, keep it controlled. Remember, don't let the ego creep in. Think of all the connections that are happening here. That's what you want to work to. That's where the magic is. Breathing out, dropping from the hip, thigh bones away from your trunk, from your torso. Breathing out, center. Draw those legs back in. Last two. And in, last one. So good, guys. Well done. Stick with it. Stick with it. Good. Keep the legs where they are. Bring your hands behind your head. Coming into a little set of curl-ups here. Elbows nice and wide, reaching away from one another. Chin to chest. You're going to wheel through that spine, and then you're going to reach your legs away. Draw the legs in. Return your head and your neck. Breathing out. Reach the legs. Draw them in, centering the whole time. So connect to that center. Really support yourself. And you'll feel that core working for you to support your curl up and the weight of the legs. Good. We've got 3 more. Keep with it. Try and flex up. So try and curl up sequentially through that spine. So think head, neck, and then your upper back. The legs extend, they draw in, and then it's upper back, neck, head down. That lovely sequence of movement. So training that awareness. Last one. Reach the legs, draw the legs in, and then you're just going to return your head back down. We're going to try and stay with the legs in the air. If you have to take a little break, hug the legs in now, and then just reset, jump back in when you're ready. That's good. We're coming into crisscross. Bring the hands behind the head. We're going to curl up and over, reach the opposite leg long, and then just switch and switch and switch. Little modification, tap down, tap down, tap down. Good, work to your level. Keep reaching. Shoulder to hip, 2. Last one. So good, hug it in. Release everything down, well done. Take a little moment, release your back to the mat. Important just to reset. Beautiful work, good. Coming into a little set of double leg lowers from here. So we're going to stack the legs one at a time. Lengthen the arms down by the side. Breathing out to stack each time. Connect the inner thighs. You're going to straighten the legs. You can have a soft bend if you prefer. If that's more comfortable, then that's absolutely fine. You're going to breathe out. You're going to send the legs away, and then you're going to bring them back in. So breathe them away. Inhale them back in. Breathe them away. Try and keep the tension out of the upper body. If you feel any tension coming on, just don't go so far with the legs. Just drop them a little bit and then bring them back in. Last 2. Think of the ribs drawing down. Last one. And then take a little moment there. It's a big move. Releasing. You're doing a brilliant job though. Remember, we're all going to be at different stages. So just trust the process. Know that if there is something that you think you can't do, it's only because you are not quite there yet. You will be able to do it if you keep showing up and making these little 10 minutes for yourself. I absolutely promise you. We have so many people in the Lifetonic Club that have made the most incredible progress in their Pilates journey, building that core strength. So we know for a fact that if you show up, it does come. Good. All right, where are we going from there? Reverse curls. So we're just going to work the core here, the deep core. Cross your legs. You can relax them down if you like, or you can have them long. Arms down by the side of the body. This is a move that involves no momentum. So you're going to take the legs away from the body, and then you're just going to draw them in, and you're just going to lift your low back off the mat. So it's like the sacrum. It's not even the low back. It's like the sacrum right underneath the pelvis. And it's slow, it's controlled. You're thinking of drawing that belly button deep down, get into that transverse muscle to lift just the low back, and then lengthen the back, lengthen the spine on the way back down. So keep that tailbone nice and released throughout the whole exercise. Last 2. Last one. You could be working here as well. That's your back. Good. And then just relaxing here. Good job. Finishing with a little supine twist. Take a little twist. Take the leg across the body. Try and keep the shoulders on the mat. Twist your torso away from the leg here. You can even take the neck as well to look away from the legs and the lower body. Nice little stretch to your low back after that work. And then coming back, and then just take your little cross body stretch. So just gently, you can use your hand. Take the head and neck the other way as well. Lovely stretch around the side of the body, around the hips, the glutes. Nothing too crazy. Nice and open through the upper body, breath out. And then you're just going to rotate back to center, draw the other leg in, roll over, press yourself up, and you're done with your core workout for the day. Congratulate yourself, you've done amazing work today. That was definitely a challenging set, but you can do it. I'll see you back on your mat tomorrow. Bye.